Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints. What a lovely game. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having an excellent day. This is, let me check my list, episode 53 of our blind playthrough of this beautiful game. Right before we started recording today, I went back and I reread A New Clue just to give my brain a warm-up and a reminder of what's inside of A New Clue. It made even less sense to me than it made the last time. It's also, I have to say, it's a weird thing to be, like, every single night before bedtime, I read my daughter, like, 3 bad children's books. And not bad, just very repetitive because I've read them a million times. And so it feels like a kind of cruel twist of fate that then I also get to come play this game and get, you know, that like lilting, sort of jaunty rhyme scheme that children's books use. And if only he found a new clue, then he would know what to do. It's just, I feel like I'm being mocked. I'm being mocked. Root Cellar has never done us wrong, not a single goddamn time. Tool Shed. Oh, what items did we get? Let's take Root Cellar. What items did we keep? Sledgehammer and running shoes. Not great. Running shoes are great. Sledgehammer, not so much. Out of all of the items that we could have had, Sledgehammer is certainly one of them. That said, with Sledgehammer, I do need to be very thorough and see if there's anything that can be, like, broken by Sledgehammer. Okay, we've got dig spots, and dig spots should appear more in the game today. Let's go get to drafting. What should we get up to today? I guess that will depend upon what the game gives us today. Sorry, I hit escape because I wanted to look at something, but that's okay. Let's go Den. What I wanted to look at was a 3 out of 16. Reach room 46 in under an hour. Holy shit. So there is just a trophy for being speedy. Okay. It is one of my goals to potentially reach room 46 by 1:30 p.m. just to see what happens from a logistics standpoint, because there's all those clocks. But the game also wants you to do that by giving you a trophy for it. There's a line in A New Clue that says, "You looked under beds and in nooks," or something like that. You searched under beds and in nooks. Which makes me rethink this room. The armory. Let's go ahead and take it and see. Security would be great too, but we don't have a key card, so let's take armory. Let's see if we get the axe. We did not get the axe. God damn it. We got the same 3 freaking things. Okay, I need to make a very quick decision right this second. Which is that, do I make the goal of trying to go for antechamber in this run by room 46 by 1 hour in this run? I think I could. I don't see why not. I don't really. Maybe what I'll do is I'll hypothetically do that with the idea that it's very possible if I find something like pool room, like, okay, sorry. I'm absolutely rambling and not finishing my thought. Let's do this. I have a new idea for this run. Let's see how close we could potentially get to room 46. How quickly. Unless, along the way, I happen to find something that makes me pause and consider going for a different route of valuable information. So one of the big ones, and now let me walk you through what are kind of on my mind for like big potential things. One, I really, really, really need to, let's go, shovel, mess with reservoir. So I need to do a bunch of different stuff in reservoir. If I could get pool room to then unlock pump room, pool to unlock pump room, I will probably do it, and I may reconsider trying to move a little bit more quickly. Other than that, there's probably some other things that I would really... Damn it, there was a dig spot right there. Archives and the file cabinet key. If I were to get chamber of mirrors, if I were to get laboratory and or boiler room and or furnace and or freezer, some of those combinations. I'm good for now. Those would be things that I would consider changing my mind on, or like not trying to go so fast, slowing down for. That's what I'm trying to say. So that said, let's do this. Let's play a little fast and loose, a little quick, quick to pull the trigger. We will go unlocked. Never mind. I need to set security level to low. What am I doing? Low. Low. Okay. I need to log into network and put... Oh. I'm going too fast now. And what do I pick today? Shovel or magnifying glass? Shovel, eeny, meeny, miny. Let's do shovel. Let's do magnifying glass. So I do have a timer that I set for myself to see how long the episode is going for. So that should tell me that I have around 53 minutes left to try and get to the room 46. Under an hour. I don't know about getting there by 1:30. I don't remember how long I said that was going to be. Let's go south. Could draw indoor nursery. It's kind of fine. Drawing room is kind of... The other two are kind of bad in this situation. So let's go ahead and do this. It starts with red prints. It may have a dig spot. Nothing there. Red prints. There's nothing else to look at right now, right? Why is this duck's head weird? I do have a sledgehammer, so I'm kind of looking at everything with a little bit of like, could I do something here if I... Would a sledgehammer do anything important here? Kind of thing. Okay. So right now we do not have a key card, which does change our strategy based on some of what we have done recently. Our keys might be more of a problem than normal. We have a root cellar digging spot, and we have a dig spot in spare green room, and that's about it, I think. We don't have a metal detector, so there really shouldn't be stuff on the ground. Draft here. 3 keys, 7 locked doors in Great Hall. I think we should probably take Great Hall, though. It's very useful. This is also a good place to get a Geist bedroom. Let's take Great Hall. Hope we get enough keys to make that work. Observatory here is good. We need to look at the thing. This is sail. The other one is what? I think that's extra gems. I think that's the flower. And by extra gems, I mean the big one. The Florealis Bloom of the Sky. Yeah. Okay. We'll take that. So sale, everything is 50% off, and Florealis green rooms are better. So that's exciting. I think let's keep drafting here. Laboratory here would be nice. We have a couple dead-end things that are keep coming up, like cellar, like wine cellar and storeroom. So let's get the experiment running as soon as possible. Any dig spots? No. Okay. What should our experiment be? Let's look at results first. Add a small chest to entrance hall. Set your dice to 2. That's very powerful. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. So, each time you eat an apple is the one that has the greatest chance of happening, and that's probably only if I hit like a patio. I'm thinking each time you eat an apple, set your dice to 2. It will probably happen once this run, and it might happen more times, meaning I would have a lot of chances. If that works, I would have a lot of chances to re-roll rooms, which could be nice. I don't know that it's a particularly quick strategy. We're already down to 1, so we need to take 3 hallways. I'm considering taking secret passage into locksmith. The problem with that is into shop, which would probably not get me locksmith, but might. The problem with that is it takes all my gems. It might be locked. All right, we're either gonna have a great run here or it's gonna be over real quick. That's my estimation here. I think we need locksmith to win this run because we're gonna be lower on keys than normal. Okay, we have to take locksmith. I don't have the fucking gems. No. God damn it. All right. I didn't remember that it cost a gem. I did not remember that it cost a gem. So we need to go back to Great Hall and to either try and get out or go back to Entrance Hall and probably should go back to Entrance Hall. Yeah, we should go back to Entrance Hall. Yikes. This run is going to be either awesome or quick. I'll tell you that much. So I have a little bit of money. I'll tell you what, commissary is starting to look like a really smart call. Buying a key for 5 and a set of gems for 5. I think that's probably... We'll buy 2 keys. Probably a pretty sensible decision. Oh, I did already dig in here. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. LETSGO. Kennel is great when combined with Root Cellar. Let's take Kennel. Let's go back outside, dig in Root Cellar, and then we'll go there. Okay. I think we've been... We're like 13 minutes into the episode. 14 minutes into the episode. Let's get like a key, a gem, and a coin from these spots. And maybe a turnip. One of each. We did not end up getting Locksmith drafted, but I still could. Nothing of interest here. There's a key. There's some coins. Key. Coin, and I don't even know if you can get gems. More coins. Good. That would allow me to buy another key if I got back to commissary. We're up to 5 keys, which is enough to probably make Great Hall work. But it doesn't leave anything for the other side of that. So let's draft up Entrance Hall. Sorry, up through Kennel. Hopefully we unlock more doors. Let's get to the west file and maybe draft some like patio veranda stuff. That would be amazing. Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? The barking in the background. This room is now unlocked. Pebbles. God, I really loved... My favorite experiment we have run is the one that happened in the last episode. The, every time you dig up trash, you add a star. I mean, the star, was it that helpful? No, but... God damn it. But... metal detector? Oh! Wait, also, hold up. So, I have now drafted a new green room. I am relatively close to indoor nursery. But I think I will go back there. Let's keep drafting. I think I will go back there eventually anyways. And I don't need the gems right this second. I'm going to have like 5 or 6 here. 5. It's really fun to get to like flip a switch and try and play quick. I wasn't really planning on playing quick here. Then I saw that trophy list and I was like, I think the game wants you to try to get to room 46 quickly. Not just for a trophy, but maybe for something else. I'm not sure. I am not sure. So we need to start drafting some forks here. That's a fork, but it goes the wrong direction. That goes the wrong... God damn it. Okay. None of that's good. Fine. We got keys for days. Keys for days. So at least there's that. And the locksmith. Keys for days and the locksmith? I think I probably take wine cellar. I wanted locksmith earlier, but now I have 8. I'll have to use a couple in Great Hall, most likely. I think we could honestly get to room 46 if I just get Great Hall figured out and then take Geist bedroom at some point and draft into the eastern side of antechamber. Right? Great Hall is the eastern side, I'm pretty sure, of antechamber. So let's take... Let's take wine cellar. I think we're zooming. I don't think we really need to worry about time that much right now. I may prove myself incorrect. I think we more need to worry about, like, I need dice. I need dice or a way to decide what rooms I'm drafting up here. Because I think it's real possible I get stuck in a dead end. So let's go to Great Hall. We have 9 keys, 8 gems. Things are good. We are going to stop by the indoor nursery on the way because... Don't remember if any of you guys had dig spots. I don't think that it probably matters all that much. We're going to stop at indoor nursery because it'll have at least a couple gems. We're going to... Probably worth to buy 1 key. Just because we may end up using a lot in the... Great Hall. Sorry. Some days I wake up and I go to record YouTube videos and my brain is just a little bit lagging behind on providing the right word at the right moment. My brain thinks the thought through, but then my mouth can't quite catch up. Some days that just happens, and today is one of those days. I apologize in advance if I end a lot of sentences with pauses as my mouth tries to catch up. It's just the way my brain is working today. Let's go ahead and draft the room. Then figure out... God dang it. Boiler, let's go. Okay. Then figure out if we can keep... Boudoir also goes... Now, hold up here. Boiler is 1 away from laboratory. The problem is I think you have to bring power into laboratory from the... God damn it. Okay, let's think this through. I think you have to bring power into laboratory through the ducts, which requires through the 2 entranceways, which is observatory. Don't think it has power. Or secret passage. Don't think it has power. Mount Holly gift shop probably also doesn't have power. If I got boiler, I think it would be really hard to sketch it together. That said, boudoir also goes the right direction. It has a gem, which doesn't really matter. Does boiler give me anything else? Dig spots, probably. I could also potentially... For boiler, I think I need laboratory and I think I need pump room are the two things that I want to connect to it right now. Let's take boiler. Let's also go ahead and see if we can't get the thing open. Nope. So we want the switch. I'm gonna end up using all my keys, aren't I? Let's take a second. Let's think about this, Ryan. Use the metal detector. We got a gem. We got some coins. We got the east door open. That's good. Do I want to use my keys on the other side? Does my metal detector go off? Very slowly. Quicker. Let's use it right here. I think we're probably going to get a key or a gem or something here. 2 keys. Good. Okay. So. Boiler room. Probably dig spots. Yep. This door is free to go in. We aren't going to touch anything else down here. We've just unlocked the door. That's it. Now what we still need is forks here. Is there anything else? We need forks so that I can draft Geist bedrooms if it comes up. That's what we really need. Because I want dice. Getting to foundation would be helpful. Very helpful. I need to get to foundation, actually. Necessary. Not just helpful, but necessary. Okay. Dining room is handy for food. Takes us the right direction. Let's do it. This could all still go... This could all still fall away. If I don't draft correctly, if I don't get lucky on draft right here, this could all go wrong. And I don't have a dice. So, a die. So, candles, by the way. Do you think any of these candles could get lit? I don't know. Anything sledgehammer? No? Okay. Pray. God damn it. We could still get it from gift shop. I just realized we could still get it from gift shop. Dang. We need Geist bedroom. No matter what, we need it. Do I take it? Do I need money? I don't think I need keys. Do I need money? It's a gym. It's money. I think I just take Geist bedroom here. Go to Mount Holly gift shop. See if I can get foundation and antechamber. I think it's that easy. I think we have to do it that way. I think that's just the play. I wonder if there's a way for me to... God, I was really hoping for some apples, too. I wonder if there's a way... There's definitely got to be a way. My brain's doing that thing again. To finish my thought, I wonder if there is a way for me to more consistently give myself dice to play with in this game. Because they really are... There's definitely other ways to make drawing more... or redrawing, whatever, more common. And we should probably invest in some of those. Make study super common and get 1,000,000 gems. All of a sudden you can redraw as often as you have gems, which is great. Stuff like that. Yeah, there's stuff in the game that they have sort of 13 to get cursed coffer. 13 to get cursed coffer. I did not remember that last time. The God, it'd be amazing. Like, the game would be broken open if every time you were drawing a new set of rooms, you could just redraw until you got what you wanted. Okay, we have to try and get to foundation here. We have keys. We have dice. Pool is real good. Adds pump room, which gives me something to try for later. Adds locker room when I have a lot of keys. And takes me close to foundation. Come on. Sometimes they put coins in the corner. Oh yeah, it's the one right there. Okay, big money, no whammies. Is this the right one? You son of a bitch. Fuck. It's been a while since I've been hurt by this. It's been a long while. It's been a while. All right, we have to try and go left here. God damn it. Now hold up. Why am I trying so hard to connect to foundation? I've been recording for 26 minutes. I have time to think this through. I don't need to go through foundation to get to the inner sanctum. I can go outside. All I actually have to do is connect to the east side of antechamber. I think we knight this. I think we knight this right here. Cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Right? I keep my dice. It's still going to go dark, right? It did not go dark. And my dining room is ready now. Okay. This is all very interesting. This has been such an interesting room. Not only did it not go... So, my brain. So, not only did it not go dark, the night shield protected me from also the lights turning off. That's all I was trying to say. This right here is interesting because it's a picture of the office. This is Ann Babbage writing that note about one of these, the count, the 5 titles, March of the Count, etc., etc. It's going in here. Is there any other information here that would be interesting to us? Hard to tell. That's either ballroom or drawing room. I think it's drawing room, maybe. Okay. It's just been a while. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've looked at these photos, so. It's really cool to get to look at them again. 100% that's lavatory. We don't know why he's taking bathroom selfies, but he's taking bathroom selfies. This we know about. It's a clue to this room. We don't know why that's zoomed. Wait. Lit candle? The candles are lit in dining room? The candles are lit in dining room. I'm going to write that down. I'm also going to write down under my questions. Why was HS taking selfies in lavatory? I don't actually know, for my sake, if all of the photos from Darkroom are screenshotted in... They are not. Only one of them is screenshotted in my notes. So I'm going to come back here later and screenshot more photos, assuming this run does not end in the next couple minutes. Okay. I wonder what time it is. I don't know. So we're going to go through here. We're going to go left, left. We have 2 dice to make that happen. We have 6 keys. Please just don't give me, whatever you do, do not give me a security door. Also have 39 footsteps, which is plenty. No security door, no security door. Passageway has power. I should write that down. Passageway and Darkroom both have power. Yeah, okay. So, big money, no whammies. I have 2 dice. This is perfect. I'm going to have to go back outside to get under ground, but casino will get me there. Okay, good. So I need to, I don't think I need to grab the key, right? Money, money, money. But we're going to try it anyways, I think. Hop in here. Beautiful. I really don't need to grab this, but it's whatever. I think we need to run completely out of the house. Buy dining room in some way. To get food, then go down through the bottom floor thing, right? I never remember exactly how that works. Technically, you could draft that room right there. We will do that on the way back. So I need to go to Great Hall. It's only been 32 minutes, so I think we have a ton of time, but I should look for a clock. Great Hall, then boiler dining room. 27 footsteps left. Where's the clock? Where's the clock? I'm going to make it in under an hour. Shit. I think that says 12:15. That's 20 footsteps. We got to hurry. And now I'm getting nervous. I don't know if we're going to make it by 1:30. That's 12:15. Jesus Christ. Okay, Great Hall Chapel, then right. I think we probably can do it. Then I think it's out this way. Commissary, green room, pantry. Commissary, green room, pantry. We've not seen a single apple, which has been really funny. Then out to this way, right? It's this way, I believe. Oh, this is where my brain is. Yeah. So this way to get to the inner sanctum. Running shoes are helping me here. We'll go quick. Cool. I think we're definitely going to make it in under an hour. I don't know if we're going to make it by 1:30. No regrets. I tried really hard to be fast, but I also had things to think through, and frankly, I woke up with a brain today that is just a little bit slow to pick stuff up, so that's not a great recipe while playing Blueprints. What did I say? It's like 7 minutes to an hour in this game. And we had an hour and 15 minutes left on the timer. On the clock. Well, no. As soon as we walk in the door, there's a grandfather clock in there that will tell us what time it is. Both cuckoo clocks are set at 1:30. Plenty of footsteps. I just have to say how much I have personally... I don't know how you guys have felt about it if you've played, or I don't know how you feel about it if you're watching. But I have gotten so much fun from the game at putting me under time pressure. It's really interesting. I would not really have guessed it. Especially me, the way I play. I take so much time to play. I play so slow, generally. So thoroughly, if we're being generous. that the game going... Let's look at the time. That is 12:30. So we are going to be good. We should be. I play so slowly, but the pressure of having to make decisions and for reward in this game, we go to observatory here. So straight through. It's just been a lot of fun. I can buy coffer, honestly, but I can also come back to this room in a second. Go this way, Darkroom, right, left, left. That's definitely in under an hour. We should also play roulette today. 12:45. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. So I don't see a trophy, but that's okay. Maybe it'll appear later. I don't know. Okay. It is 12:45. I think it might be time to... One second. All right, sorry, my dog was very nervous about thunderstorms. Tried to break down my door to come say hi. Listen to that Blueprints music go. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is probably sit here and wait until 1:30 to see if anything happens, like a la Clock Tower. I also don't know if I need to be in here when an hour passes. I'm not sure what that means. What, you know, I don't know how the game is going to deliver to me the trophy. Long story short, let's wait and sit in here, and I'll report back when it's 1:30. Oh no, it did just occur to me. The game probably means get here in an hour in game. That's probably what it means. Damn it. It probably does. It's just like the day that I was trying to solve the shelter thing, and I was like, an hour? Okay, we'll say an hour in real time. The game probably means get here in an hour, like by 9 a.m. Or, I don't know, we'll find out. I don't see the trophy, so my guess is that that means it's not... I didn't get it. Let's see if these cuckoo clocks do anything at 1:30. It's the sacred hour. Please, please, let this run not be a bust. Write down room 46 by 9 a.m. As a potential goal. Damn it. Well, I struck out. That's okay. So, we did not completely lose out on everything. I have, now that we can take a breath, I have a couple things to potentially get done in this draft pool. I can buy coffers. I can buy from coffers. I can draft from passageway and from gift shop. I can... What else? I can go take photos in Darkroom, which I need for my personal records. I do not have pump room, but I do have pool. So I think we should probably shoot for pump room. If I get that, I can... if I get pump room, I can affect the reservoir levels and go up and down. Is there anything else on from my perspective that I could do while I'm here? I don't think so. I have plenty of keys, gems. Workshop could be fine because I might be able to build something with some of the items in my inventory. I don't know. Cool. I could play casino. We should spin roulette. That's the other thing we should do. We should spin roulette. So, 130. I'm going to cross that off the list. I think there's something going on with these clocks and with these cuckoo birds and the birds at the entrance hall. But I'm going to cross off the list of getting here by 1:30 p.m. Didn't seem to do anything. All right. So, 13 for the coffers. I think we should probably just play here. Wager 5. Oh, oops. I gained 10 coins. That's useless to me, but I did play it. I probably should have tried gambling to do more. Because I think the thing I really want is allowance more than anything, so. Okay. Passageway left. So, basement key doesn't work here, right? Pump room. Is that possible here? I can't draft south of pool. Hypothetically, I could actually draft from foundation if I have the footsteps to go up and around, which I don't know that I will, but hypothetically that could work. But I think it's basically one more draft after this. Pump room would work. I could also chuck the crown of the blueprints in Kochek, which could be interesting. Furnace could be nice if I could guarantee freezer, but I cannot at all. It'd be like a 1 in 20, 30, 40 chance. I don't know. All music room does, though, is allow me another chance to draft, so. And I think if I draft music room, I could probably still draft pump room in the corner, right? Let's do music room. Gives me 1 extra chance to draft. Plus I get some keys. Doesn't matter, but whatever. Okay. Mailroom is a nice benefit for tomorrow. Things I could benefit from right now. It's just basically pump room. Tempted to just take mailroom. It's positive. Let's do it. Did I screenshot those earlier? I think I probably did. Mailroom letter 1, 2, and 3. Mailroom letter. From Dad. Okay, let's take a look. Cool. We've read all 3 of these before, yeah? Yeah, I definitely have all 3 screenshotted. Okay. Well, well, well. Anything I can use my sledgehammer on? I don't think so. Why is there a green book in here? Is that a new clue? Okay, well, we got a package for tomorrow at least. Otherwise, kind of a bummer. Otherwise, kind of a bummer. Let's go. That's the wrong way. Let's go to the Darkroom and take screenshots. Just going to go ahead and make a new folder here called Darkroom Pictures and take some screenshots. So my guess is let's operate under the assumption that every photo in this room exists for a specific reason. I think that the developers of Blueprints have earned that assumption from us, right? They've earned the assumption that anything and everything can be a clue. Anything and everything is done for a purposeful reason. Couple thoughts. It points to servants' quarters. We're zoomed in. Why this photo as compared to this one? This one, if you use a magnifying glass, you can see what this says, which is that something about like the notes in there are different. This photo shows that the candles are lit in the dining room. Okay, interesting. The difference between the two. We're more zoomed in on his face. We're more zoomed in on this little cabinet. Think the drawing room photo where the candlestick is tilted. That's kind of the vibe I'm looking at here. Is like, why show? Is it the bed? Underneath the bed? I just keep thinking about a new clue said that. Underneath the bed. Which makes me think about it. Okay. Saving screenshots. This gives us a piece of information. This, we're not sure what that information is. And that makes me look more closely at it. This one. We have the two maids who are very out of place in this, like very too brightly lit, too exposed in this photo. It gets better as you go to some of the other photos, for sure. Let's look at them. This is maybe slightly better, maybe the exact same. Can't tell, really. I think it's probably like ballroom, right? What room is that? There's an easel here. Is it conservatory? Wait. Is it conservatory? There's green. There's hanging greenery. We're saving each of these, even though they're hilariously very similar to each other. And then all of a sudden, we get a lot of clarity on their faces. So if each of these photos exists for a reason, what's the reason? We have their tools, we have their attire, we have their faces. We know what room they are in. That's what the what's in focus here is the room. There's an easel here. This might be conservatory. And it's really about, yeah, I wish I had a magnifying glass right this second. I would take closer looks, but I have in the past. We have Herbert in the bathroom taking selfies, mirror selfies. There's a focus right here on the, not a focus, it's visible to us. The handles for the tub, that's what that is for sure, 100%. This is a photo of the camera itself, also lavatory, also handle. Also his hands. I don't know why. Let me save that one. So that camera is right there. This is the same photo, I think, right? This is the same photo. Aha. But much, much clearer. So why is this one so clear? This is the same photo as earlier, but way more clear. And this is also lavatory, and once again, the handle is right there. I'm telling you, something is going on with that handle. I don't know what it is. Something's also going on with his facial hair. And how does he get his collars to be so stark? These we know. The reason is if you take a magnifying glass, you can see the names of the people, meaning that tells us what the date is for the thing. So that's that. Next we haven't actually screenshotted this yet, so we will. This is the gate to the orchard. This photo is like a little grainy, not terrible. This photo is, I think, honest to God, the exact same photo. There's definitely duplicates throughout this room because they were going for different versions of it. This one is quote unquote too dark, according to the letter here. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. Said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. I imagine this refers to this photo. But maybe it refers to this photo. I don't know. We're just being thorough here. We're just being thorough. I think I have screenshotted everything except for Ann Babbage sitting in the office. So this. We can't see behind the... there is a... there's definitely still something going on with the office based on the attic photo, the attic drawing that I have. And it kind of looks like it's circling like behind the desk. So I'm always looking behind the desk. We see the note being written that goes in there. That all makes sense. She's smiling. I don't know if that matters. Maybe. Cool. I think that's everything in here. Yeah. So, let's buy coffers from Mount Holly gift shop. Not that I understand why I just took a wrong fucking step. Whoops. Basically out of footsteps. Cursed coffer is a permanent addition to the shrine. None would dare to open it. It's unlocked now. So, can draft here, and we want pump room. We did not get pump room. We can take parlor and draft one more time. Sure. I'll solve another parlor puzzle, hopefully. I love solving parlor puzzles. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. The empty boxes are both true. That cannot be both true and full of gems. If it is empty and true, if it is true, then it must also be empty, is the way to say it. If true, must also be empty. If blue is true, then black cannot be true. If blue is true, this is false. This would be true. The gems are in the black box. And this would be empty. Meaning this would be false. No, that doesn't work. Okay, hypothetical situation. Blue is true. If blue is true, the empty boxes are both true. Then it is also empty. This is not an empty box. If that statement is true, then it would have gems in it, which is false. So that cannot be. If this is true, okay, the true version of this statement looks like it has gems in it. The false version of this statement is this is not an empty box, which means that it is empty, right? Which I don't think works with this. The gems are in the black box. So I think this must be false. Empty boxes are both true. I think that must be false. The empty boxes are not both true. Or the empty boxes are both false. One of the two. Or the full boxes are both true. I don't know. I think it's the first thing I said. I think it is the empty boxes. God, this is so weird. The empty boxes are not both true. But does that suggest that there have to be two empty boxes? Because it says both. Or is the false version of this statement? Okay, let's just assume this one's false. This one's false. How it is false, I'm not exactly sure. This one's false. Empty boxes are true is false, basically. My brain. Do this. This is false. Empty boxes are true is false. If this is true, then this is also true. Meaning this would be false, true, true. Let's try it. I think I probably got this one wrong. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I reached a point where I was like, there's a 50% chance they're in the black box, and I don't want to think about it anymore. Final draft. Unless I can get to the foundation, which I highly doubt. No, no, and no. I don't want any of these. I really think whatever I draft here is just going to kind of be bad. No, no, and no. And final. Sauna's a great way to give myself a benefit tomorrow. Totally fair. All right, weird run. Weird run. I would say in this run, we failed. But the cool thing about failure is that it sure does teach you a lot. Getting to room 46 by 1:30 p.m. probably does not do anything, at least not the way that I did it. Getting to room 46 by 9 a.m. may do something. We learned. We took screenshots. We made some advancements for tomorrow. We purchased the coffers. What else did we learn? We did a very unsuccessful experiment. Very unsuccessful experiment. We learned how valuable our goddamn key card is from security. That was rough. Anything else I can do to end today on a good note? We have 12 steps. I don't know if I need to step into sauna to make it. Hi, girly. How's it going? I don't know if I need to step into sauna to make it take effect or not. I have a sledgehammer. I have a shovel. I don't think I can get down to foundation and back up. There's just no way. I don't have the food. Dining room, I could if I could go by the torch and to make it back to dining room, I could potentially try and light the candles there on fire, but I don't think I have this. I have 12 steps. It's not gonna work. Something ain't adding up there, you know? Sauna. Done. Okay, so, I mean, I think there's nothing to do. Is there any good place to call it a day? There's no break room. There's no... Yeah, I think we're just good. That was beeping at me, so there might have been something in there, but I don't know. Don't have the money to buy swimbird thingy. No place to go, right? There's just no place to go and spend our coins or footsteps. No place to go. No place to go. I do not understand this freaking room. Is there a reason to... This has got to be a puzzle of some sort, right? Can I look at... There's just got... Okay, so last episode I thought maybe if you... I probably should just call it an episode, but now I'm just looking for something to do. Last episode, I thought maybe if you added stars during a run, it would be possible to see more constellations in the night sky, which is why they let you go up and down. I kind of had forgotten you can also go around here. Is this wheel right here touchable? I don't know. Can I get it so that I can... So I've tried looking through this end. Can I look through the other end? Can I look through here? Can I look through here? What are these things? Why does the upper floor of this room exist? It's a rhetorical question. I'm trying to figure it out. If I go down right now, what the fuck is that? Nope, wrong way. What is this? Right here. Is that something? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That is something. That's why you can move it. What the hell? That's why there's this weird ledge here. What in the world? If you call it a day in planetarium, gain 2 stars. Okay, well, that's not particularly exciting, but... What the... Okay, all right, listen. We'll take a victory wherever we can get it. We'll take a victory wherever we can get it. Let me look at found floor plans. I still have never done Mechanarium, by the way. Is Mechanarium super rare? Unusual. I've had one chance to draft it, I think. A circular theater featuring a dome-shaped projection screen upon which scenes of the stars and galaxies allow viewers to experience the splendor of the heavens. Call it a day in planetarium, gain 2 stars. I definitely want to go there. Iron vaulted mechanical chamber affixed with motorized panels that can reveal up to 8 different doors depending on the parameters at the time of creation. 8 different doors? 8? 8 is twice as many as I would have expected from that. Conservatory. I think this is the room they're hanging. This is definitely the room the maids are hanging in. 100%. Because there's flowers hanging in the back left. There's the easel, and there's these windows. 100%. And this floor, which I thought was like ballroom floor. Or drawing room floor. I bet Lost and Found is how you find some of the items that you need to make different workshop contraptions. Because this is the type entry. What does that mean? Type entry. Something happens when you enter. Type entry. Okay. I was like, it's a secret entrance? It's got the same symbol. Okay. Okay, well, that's a wild way to end the episode. Holy shit. I walked in and I was like, there's a second wheel here that is... I definitely have hit that before, but I definitely didn't... I guess the next question is there anything else to do with this? Is there any other reason to move this thing around? If there's one solution, there's definitely a second. Or it's possible there could be a second. I was thinking, I'll be honest with you, I was thinking, once I could move it, I was like, I suspect that I'll be able to look down the deep end and see something out the small end. I thought maybe it had to do with these fuckers. Or something. I will write down, why can I spin the globes? Because I think I can spin the globes in classroom. In here. Maybe somewhere else. This room may not be done with its secrets. But holy cow, that's cool. Very cool. Okay, we should probably end here. I don't need to gift money to chapel. Cool. We'll call it a day. That's it for this round. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. A little sliding like sliding under the deadline at the last second there to make this run even a little bit more worthwhile. Before that, I was like, I don't know, man. We kind of struck out. We learned what not to do, which is get to room 46 by 1:30 p.m. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back with another episode very soon. Until then, bye-bye.